Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, lovers of drones everywhere, welcome to Thursday Night Live.
Why did you laugh? Why did you laugh?
Well, we were just having a little discussion just before the stream started, and I made Jason lose his composure, which is my goal with every stream. How you doing, man?
I am absolutely amazed. Sorry to ruin your intro, but
yeah.
I knew you couldn't tell a joke like that right at the 5-second mark.
Yeah, it's counting down 5, 4. Oh yeah, by the way, zing. Yeah,
Yeah, it was so bad.
Thank you for being on. You just had, well, your wife just had a baby.
Yeah, I did not personally do the having,
right?
The delivering.
Right.
I was there. I was support.
Mm-hmm.
I was flying FPV through the hospital room.
Right.
You know, just trying to capture the magical moment. But yeah, we have a 6-week-old little girl now. So,
oh my gosh,
Sophia.
So you're pretty tired.
Do you see the bags under my eyes?
I do.
You know?
Yeah, but you know what?
This is not old age, Ken. This is just sleeping in 2-hour little spurts.
Yeah,
so,
but your smile is still visible for 3 statute miles.
I try.
Yeah.
I try. Well, I'll get some sleep. Don't you worry.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. I know, having a new person in your life, that's going to take up a lot of your time.
What do you know about having a new person in your life?
Oh, I've dated new mothers. They are annoying. They are annoying little crib lizard creatures. Like, wow. Oh yeah, that's right. You got a kid.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Did you say a crib lizard?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
So I'm a little tired, but not because of a baby in the house, but just because I've been doing a lot and traveling and filming and a new video to be released tomorrow that you're going to like. And we're going to talk about it because the 4th of July, Independence Day, is coming up, and many of you out there might be thinking about flying fireworks. So we're going to do
through fireworks
or near it or flying at night, and we're going to talk about the legality of that, the rules, and I can give you some helpful tips because I crashed yesterday doing it.
Nice. Are we going to see that video, or that's what's coming out later? I
have a few clips to share. Okay. I'll share one right now. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Why not? So this is me and Charles, the Juice Man. His links are in the description, and his girlfriend Ashley, and Todd, and we were invited to the Juneteenth celebration in Nashville, and they had fireworks at dark at night. And
this is the best time to have fireworks.
Well, yes. Ideally, I would like as a drone pilot to do them at dusk, so I can still see the horizon.
Yeah.
But I did a test flight, and just to give you an idea of what I was looking at, this is before the fireworks went off. Let me do a quick test flight. Yeah, this is scary dark.
That is really challenging.
Yeah, I can't see trees. Where am I?
That's what I'm looking at.
Oh, there we are. Thank you.
And we had a flashlight.
Yeah, is that just the first setting on the big light?
Yeah. For the landing zone.
Yeah, don't shine it in my eyes, but shine it on the ground. That's good, yeah.
Yeah, when I was coming in,
100,000 lumens.
So if I go up here,
I was like, well, I'm just gonna drop it right here.
Look at that.
Is it still on? Yeah, we're gonna have to leave that on the whole flight. Jesus, it's dark. Where am I? Todd, when we're in the air, you gotta. That's the only way this is gonna work. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So.
Wow, that is challenging.
Yeah, I had a visual observer telling me where I was in regards to where we were, and
right.
But we'll get into it a little bit more later. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you've got a big old bag of it right now. It is the Cadillac of processed meat, Pigeon jerky.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the Cadillac of processed meats. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow. Yeah! And it's full of fiber to make them go.
Here we go.
You'll enjoy pigeon jerky,
the Cadillac of processed meats.
Delicious.
Yes.
Delicious.
So delicious.
Delicious.
And nutritious, apparently.
It really is a lot of protein.
Mm-hmm.
It's I think it's keto approved, actually.
Yeah. Now with 10% more feathers.
Mm.
So just to let everybody know in the chat, there is a new emoji.
Oh wow.
There is a new emoji. and it is of Jim Beauchart.
Wow.
You remember the Beauchart, right?
Oh yeah. You sent me that video not so long ago that he kind of did a compilation of everything.
Uh-huh. And I have
An
a new
old time I was hosting. That's right.
Yes, and he is back doing the bi-weekly Beauchart. And
it's just got a jingle to it. You know, I wonder, like, do you remember those Now CDs? Like, now that's what they call music.
Hey,
Should we make like a now that's what they call Beauchart?
Yeah,
just like
that's a great
combine
idea.
The best bi-weekly Beauchart.
that's great. That's a great idea. It'll
No,
all
that's
be
what I
like
call Beauchart.
yeah. But Jason, I have to warn you.
Yeah.
You have not seen his new set.
No, I'm used to the set with the picture frames. I'm like somewhere over here, right beneath your ex-wife, and
That was all very tasteful.
it was very tasteful set.
You
What's
have a
happening?
family. You have health insurance, right?
Oh yeah,
So-
life, health. Yeah.
Okay. So is counseling included in your health insurance plan?
Virtually, yeah.
Okay, because you're going to need it when you see this. Now, I'll just give
Oh,
you
yeah.
a little flash of what you're about to see, okay?
Okay. All right. Am I?
All right?
Is that the whole set?
Are you going to be able to handle it?
I'm actually excited about it. Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. It's the bi-weekly Beauchart.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jim Beauchart, and welcome back to another episode of the Bi-Weekly Beauchart. The older I get and the more people I meet, the more I realize why Noah only allowed animals on the ark. And now let's get into the segment all the girls have been waiting for. Take it away, Uncle Extra Medium. Hi, Ken, and everybody else. Welcome back to another episode of Uncle Extra Medium's Bath Time Fun Show.
Bath Time Fun Show.
I've got some jokes for you. I bet jellyfish are sad that there are no peanut butter fish. Do you know why you have to watch what you say around egg whites? Because they can't take a yolk. I just hate it when people tell me I act like I don't care. I'm not an actor. I love putting on warm underwear fresh out of the dryer. Plus, it's fun to look around the laundromat and guess who they belong to. Did you know there's an app called Bald Dating for people who are bald? And it's completely free. You don't have to pay.
To pay.
Did you know that the guy that invented the Ferris wheel never met the guy who invented the merry-go-round? They traveled in different circles. Hey, Ken, do you like this one? Or this one? And now here's a quick one, because as usual, we are running out of time. I've got a really old picture of what people used to use before calculators.
Oh, wow.
And on that note, and bye.
That is fantastic. That
Wow.
is fantastic. Your thoughts?
Epic.
Yeah. You asked, is he really in the bathtub? Yes.
When you showed the image, I'm thinking, AI's come a long way. He's just that's an image, but the soap was moving.
Yes, and
And
in
the water was splish splashing.
in the first one, and thank you, Beauchart, for adding some bubbles this week, because last week there was almost not enough bubbles.
Do you have last week so we can compare bubbles to bubbles?
This is a still from last week.
Oh, that's still from last week.
If
Yeah,
you
not
see-
enough bubbles.
You can see more tie than we need.
Yeah, understood.
Yeah. So
Wait, those are two different bathtubs.
no, it's just different ends of the same bathtub, I think.
Oh, look at the tile. Go back. Look at that one. Look at that one.
Yeah.
All right, look at the tile.
Oh,
now play this week's.
Oh, I don't know if I can. Let me see. All right, I'll do it.
Must be on a Windows computer.
I'll do it for you. Oh yeah. Yeah, he must be at the Y or something. Maybe he's. Oh, good eye, man. You're right. It
How
is.
many bathtubs does this man have? That's what I'm getting at.
Well, maybe-
most people have a shower and a tub in a 3-2 house.
I don't know. How many tubs do you have in your house?
I think just one.
Just one?
No, two tubs.
Okay. All right. Well,
How many tubs do you have in your house?
who, ladies, were you even looking at the tub tiles?
No,
Did you
they
even?
were
Of
looking at the
course, they were
tile.
looking
Yeah.
they were looking at the man meat. They weren't looking at the tiles.
Yeah.
And anyway, did you get the joke at the end? What they used before calculators?
No, I know that was a band, but
Well, there was two pictures. There was a picture of the band ABBA, and the band Kiss.
Okay.
Abacus. Abacus.
Oh, an abacus. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a stretch, but for those of you who didn't get it,
Where does he think of these things?
in his crazy little cuckoo mind.
Wow.
Yes, and we appreciate him for it. Now, I believe there is a little bit of a train happening, and I appreciate that. A super chat train is a-coming. I do want to thank people for supporting this channel because I'm doing a lot more traveling, and I need the gas money, and if you want to see all the wackiness that comes with this channel, well then, super chat away. Drone Rob, $20. Thank you, Drone Rob. All aboard the super chat train. And Philip Koshat, $10. He said he found $10 in the cushions of the couch. I could go buy something, but decided to pay it forward, and we appreciate that.
What a good heart. That Koshat, his heart is just in the right place.
He's got a heart of gold and poo. Rob Muller, €6. Thank you, Rob. I
What
think
do you do with all these euros? You're saving them for a big European trip. You've got some Australian dollars I've seen. What do you do with all these currencies?
Well, I haven't brought them down to the exchange yet, so they're just piling up. They're just piling
I
up.
bet you got so many euros.
Yeah, oh man, so many. I think Rob Muller's going to be my guest host next month. He says, have a good TNL, buddy. And Dynadrone. Thank you, Dynadrone, for the $5. Appreciate that. I can't stay long, but I'm here now. Most people watch this stream after the fact, but you few lucky people who are here right now watching it live, thank you very much. And Philip Koshat again with $5. And he says, just because. Wow. Ken Torbeck, $2. Did you get... Oh, well, see, now you just ruined it. You just ruined the... All right, I got to stop. Okay. So I have this package, right? It says, only open on TNL. And I was going to wait and open this on this stream.
But now you know what it is.
But now I know what it is because Ken asked me in the super chat, so I guess it's pigeon jerky. I guess that's what it is. I've never actually seen actual real pigeon jerky. Let's just go ahead.
You've never seen real pigeon jerky, but you push it all the time.
Well, you know, if I was a smart business person, I would manufacture pigeon jerky for people to buy. But I'm also lazy. Let's see. Oh my God. What else is in here? Nothing. Toenail clippings. Thanks, Ken. So wow, it really is pigeon jerky. $9.95.
Like legit? Is it, or is it
like,
spoof? Like,
no, I guess
you think I really killed a pigeon?
Well, yeah. How else are you gonna get pigeon jerky?
Eat it.
You want me to eat it?
Absolutely.
Let's let the people in the chat vote, because we have
They're all
important.
gonna say yes.
We have important things to talk about. We don't have time for this frivolous stuff.
I mean, I know you're on that diet, but
I'm not on a diet. I'm not dating anyone. Who
that's
am
why
I?
we talked about that.
Who do I have to impress? Nobody. I'm just gonna blow up and eat SpaghettiOs and what the hell? I can't get this open. You want me
like
to...
a man? You always have a pocket knife in your pocket or something like that. I thought you were a man. You're in Tennessee.
You son of a bitch. Ken, you son of a bitch.
So good.
I've never been gotten like that. They usually have
so
that in the cat. What the?
good.
I was ready to eat it.
That is so good.
I've never been gotten like that.
Wow. But you got it.
I done been got. That is so funny. How did he get the pigeon? How did he get a pigeon jerky one? He just put the label on it?
Printed it or something, yeah. It's pretty impressive.
That's crazy. Thank you. I was a little sleepy, but now I'm awake.
Yeah,
Thank you, Ken.
Pump.
Thank you, Ken. I'm going to get somebody else for that.
Just to clarify, pigeon jerky is real, right?
People do make pigeon jerky. They do, yes.
All right. Just make sure you're not like living in a space-time continuum.
No.
Or something like that.
No.
All right. Because I have seen The Matrix. I know about the red pill and the blue pill. I want to make sure we're in the right world.
Oh, we're living in the Matrix. Yeah.
Okay.
I've seen glitches. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Ken. By the way, Ken and the usual crowd, they're going to be in Discord after. If somebody will put my Discord link up there, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
That legit surprised me. All right.
That was good. That was good.
Yeah, you know what I need after that? I need a joke, a Schappert joke.
I have a few.
Do you? All
I
right.
have pigeon themed jokes actually. Ready?
Okay, yeah, hit me.
What's a pigeon's favorite hobby?
I don't know what.
People watching. Get it? Because always like in groups, when people feed them and they like look at the people. Yeah, it's pretty good, huh?
That is good.
Yeah.
You got another one?
Ken, I only prepared 3 for the night, so you're really
okay,
cutting it.
yeah. Let's dole those out.
Really good. You have to call Alexa on or something.
No,
here, so-
we'll dole those out. I do want to finish thanking the people in the super chats though, and then we'll get right to the news. And there's lots of it. Jeff is standing by. So again, thank you, Rob Muller. Dynadrone with the $5. Koshat again. Ken Torbeck. See, it wasn't pigeon jerky after all. PB, $1.99. Thank you very much, PB. And Kong FPV. Thank you, Jody. $5. Money for the pasties for Beauchart Fund. Yes, we should get him some pasties. That would just top off his outfit. Couple pasties. And Stovall, thanks for the $5. What does this button do? Well, apparently it sends me $5, so push it again. Push it again.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Mark Weir, $19.99 in memory of Henry. Yes. I don't know if you know Jason. As we do talk every day, you and I. You know, we catch up daily.
Oh yeah. Well, you're the first person I talk to. I wake up and I call you.
Yeah, that's how it is.
We don't want people
That's
up at 5 in the morning.
That's how it is with us. But my little dog Henry died on May 8th. I had him for quite a long time. You knew that.
Yeah, text me when it happened. Actually, that's true.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Bronson 006 with a Canadian $5, and I'm hearing. Is this right? It's true. Okay. Canadian money is almost like real money. Thank you so much, Bronson 06. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Some gas money for the Mazda to keep up to the Shelby GT 500. Yeah. He's got a wicked looking Mustang. Kim Fused is here. $10. Thank you very much, Kim Fused. I think Kim Fused and Mr. Fused, Mr. and Mrs. Fused, they're going to come to Mindfield.
Wow.
Yep.
It's just a big fusing.
Yeah, it is a big fusing. So many people are coming to Mindfield. We've got plenty of room, plenty of camping space. Jason Schappert's going to be there. The real one, not the cardboard one.
I sent a cardboard one like 2 years ago.
Yeah, but you're going to be there. Thank you very much for making time for us. A lot of people. I will tell you this. Not this year, but next year, we're going to have a mechanical bull at Mindfield.
Why?
So that you can sit on it and try to fly your drone.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, but not bucking, because you can just spin it. But the guy that owns the company, the company's going to bring like that and a little Ferris wheel. So it should be fun next year, not this year. Eat some SpaghettiOs for me. Much love, my friend. That is from Kim Fused. Trevor Fuss, who is also in the Discord usually. I'm glad you're feeling a lot better, Trevor. With $2, an Aussie $2. Ken Torbeck with $2. Oh, he says that my joke has audio. I will check that out later. And Cross Drones Photography, $5. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate it. And now we have to get right into the drone news.
Stop the music. It's time for news.
Heading over to the drone newsosphere. Let's check out all the latest with Jeff Sills. What's going on, buddy?
Well, today's news is brought to you by Camera Butter. Ultra high quality ND filters, screen protectors, and FPV accessories. If you want no compromise performance from your camera, just your camera, get you some Camera Butter. CameraButter.com.
Yes, Camera Butter. And I think I might have a prize later from them. Thank you very much, Paul from Camera Butter. Yeah.
All right. So naturally, of course, we need to touch the elephant in the room. Everybody wants to know the new information about DJI. And so here it is, leaked footage.
Oh, yeah, we got some leaked footage. Here's the leaked footage. It's very short. There it is. And that was it. You want to see it again? There it is.
That's it.
And that was it. There it is once more. And that's it. So this is either a DJI Air 3S or an Air 4. And that's a leaked video, aka DJI marketing.
So there you go.
Yeah.
That's your DJI news for today.
Wow, that was great DJI news.
Yeah. It's always a leak because if somebody said, there's a commercial for a new drone, be like, commercial.
No,
but it's a leak.
Don't advertise to me, but leak it to me.
Leak, man. Oh, I got to see that because they don't want me to see it, but I'm going to see it because it's a leak. Totally. Oh man.
All right. So next in the news, this is, I guess, an interesting story because apparently in the Ukrainian war now, drone dogfights are the thing. Mm-hmm. Ukrainians have gotten exceptionally good at ushering in this new form of aerial warfare of drone-on-drone technology and using their drones to take out other drones. Insofar as not only do they do these where they, collide with them, but they will fly above them and actually drop munitions on them.
Wow.
Which is rather talented. I was rather shocked to see the footage of them actually hitting another drone with the munitions.
Yeah, if they need drone crashers, they call me. I do it a lot.
I was gonna say some of those look more like kamikaze kind of missions, like that one they're dropping munitions, but the first two look like they were just kamikaze into
Watch
the other.
this. Watch this.
Yeah.
He drops a bomb right on it.
And then the drone that it hit actually had munitions on it as well.
Yeah.
So the drones, the winged drones are the ones that they usually have to chase down and collide with. So, but yeah, so that's the new kind of thing there going on with the drone on drone activity. Next in the news, we have this is straight out of Pittsburgh. They had a Fly Like a Girl program.
Stepped outside because I have to bring you up to speed about a really cool program that started in our area last year, Fly Like a Girl, and we have the first student who went through the program and got her license to fly a drone. We have Gori Prasanth here from South Fayette, a recent graduate of South Fayette High School. Congratulations.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us about going through this program, being the first student to get your license to pass the FAA test.
Yeah, it's honestly so rewarding. This whole process of Fly Like a Girl has brought me so many opportunities. I was able to work with our school football team. I got an internship with Pittsburgh Drone Services, and now to be the first one licensed, it's a really rewarding feeling, and I'm so happy to empower other women.
You're going to Penn State in the fall. Congratulations. Yes, thank you. What are you hoping to pursue using some of this background that you have now?
Yeah, so I'm actually looking to pursue aerospace engineering, so it's really directly correlated with what I want to do. I think I've always been interested in this sort of technology, and really this past year I've gotten to work a lot deeper with drones, and the opportunities are really endless.
That's great. That's a great program, but I hope a woman named that, because if a man named it, you know what I mean? Hey, let's start something called Fly Like a Girl program. What do you think, guys? Yeah. Be a little bit more misogynistic if it weren't named by a girl, right? I'm assuming that. Jeff?
You used the word misogynistic during my news show. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I was hoping to avoid that. But okay, we're going to move on.
Yeah.
Because rumor has it in Japan, they have earthquakes, and they are using technology to improve their disaster response.
An aid worker places a box containing medicines onto a drone, just a week after the magnitude 7.6 quake struck the city of Wajima. It flies some 3 kilometers over snow-covered ground to reach areas isolated for days because of landslides. It touches down at an evacuation center. It's the first time for a drone to deliver vital medication to evacuated people in a disaster in Japan.
It was an emotional moment. We were able to hand out medicines that were much needed. I can't forget their smiles.
That's wonderful. Jeff, what you drinking, buddy?
With the snow, I was thinking maybe they need some tube socks or something,
Well, I mean, if their feet are cold, heck yeah, tube socks, yeah. But
to deliver them.
Well, I mean, they are doing drone deliveries with medicines and blood and organs and things like that.
You sound more optimistic than just say 6 months ago.
Oh no, they're never gonna. No, here in the United States, it's never gonna happen. Not until the lawyers all are dead. No, it's not. It's not ever gonna happen. Let me say it again. Drone delivery of tube socks and stuff. It's never gonna happen. Sure, they'll do it once or twice and then put it in the news. So like, that program is they're pretty progressive. Well, that's a cool company. I might invest in that company because they're doing that forward-thinking drone stuff. But then a month later, they trash it because it costs too much and trucks are cheaper. Back to you in the newsroom.
All right, thank you very much. So we've covered how drones can be life-saving to not only police officers, et cetera, to be able to see where potential threats could be. The IDF is using drones to do the same thing. And this particular example is of them flying one of their drones into what they believed was a booby-trapped house in Rafah. And they were justified because that huge thing there is a bomb. And then around the corner is another bomb. Wow. And then behind that one,
yeah,
in the hallway,
Can I guess?
A bomb.
Yeah.
Which are all tied to that door.
So if you open the door,
they all go off.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Yeah. And the drone was able to go in and basically identify that this particular house was a threat, and they didn't put troops in there. They eventually, I think, took it out separately. So
good.
But yeah.
See, drones are all kinds of good. Drones are all kinds of good. I don't know what everybody's upset about. They're doing good things.
China, just China.
Ixnay
all right,
on the Ina chair.
So I guess I get to get excited, finally, because I'm not going to be able to get tube socks to Ken's house anytime soon. But living in Houston, I could probably get on a flying taxi.
Oh, yeah, that's
California-based Whisk Aero is one of several companies developing autonomous electric air taxis for passenger use. While the travel model is still being tested and certified, their agreement with Houston airports begins the process of exploring how the taxi service could work here. Specifically, where would it be located? How would it share airspace? How would people access it? For Houston, it's another tool to combat sprawling traffic congestion.
This is going to allow us to be able to have pickup points, throughout the Houston region, and then bring you into the airport quickly and fly you over traffic.
Among potential users, reaction is mixed.
I don't know if I trust it. I would get on a normal air taxi, but not one that's driverless or pilotless.
I can't even give you that. I wouldn't do that. I don't know.
I'm a meteorologist, and the weather around here changes often enough that I wouldn't trust a drone or a pilotless airplane in turbulent weather. I'd rather have.
What about in a place that had perfect weather? San Diego, for example.
San Diego, maybe.
We know that those folks are going to be in this market. We want to make sure that we, have proper coordination with them so that we can, again, do our best to make sure that we, take this new technology and execute it as best we can in Houston.
Isn't that funny? Like
that was that was really bad editing.
No, it was
news thing.
It was great editing. It was. We're gonna tell you
negative.
Yeah,
I know the market's out there.
No, we're gonna tell you about this cool thing, right? And then here's all these people like, hell no, I don't care about the cool thing. I'm not doing it, right? And then back to the guy, the airport guy's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be the best thing ever. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Tickets.
Yeah, hell no.
As soon as they tell me what the weight limit is, I'll go out and sign up.
Okay, how many people can fit on that thing? Like they're talking, they're going to change the world and reduce traffic. If you're only taking 2 people, you're not reducing traffic. You took 1 car off the road.
Right. Well, not just that, but psychologically, people like to know that whoever's in control of the thing has skin in the game.
Well, that's the thing. Like this is going to take a generation. Like no one alive here today is going to get in a pilotless thing. You need the next generation of kids to do this. But it's just like AI is totally normal to these kids to write research papers. When back in the day, Ken was sharpening his number 2 pencil, just hoping to get lucky enough to get a C.
Right. The generation of the people like, I don't know, that carriage doesn't have a horse on it. They're just dying now.
Exactly.
They're gone now.
Exactly.
So yeah, you're right. It's going to be a while before we're like, oh yeah, I trust that thing with no pilot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So next in the news, this one I thought was really cool, not only because of the fact that they came up with a great name for it, but this is one lethal unmanned aerial system called the Rogue One.
Mm.
Enemy BTR south of your position. 300 meters.
Contact BTR 90 crossing the train tracks. Deploy Rogue One.
BTR 90 on the train track. Got it. Switching to anti-armor payload.
Not as lethal as the air taxi, though.
I didn't see an explosion. Like, if you're going to tell me how lethal your thing is, blow something up.
Yeah, kill something in the video if you want us to think
And by
it's
the way,
lethal.
did it say low cognitive? Like,
yes, in other words, stupid people can fly.
Right.
That's how I read it too.
That was the general gist of that one. I loved how they put that.
I'm
in
going
there.
to start using that. I'm going to start using that when I see stupid people. That I talked to a low cognitive today.
Yeah, low
Wow,
cognitive.
dummies can fly this.
Yeah.
There's a good one for you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we talked about the Black Hornet a few years ago, and I know the Australians are messing with it, the United States Army is messing with it, but they've since upgraded it. This is the Black Hornet 4.
Oh, the Black Hornet. Yeah. I love the music in these military things.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God,
it's just so badass. It all sounds like a movie trailer.
It really does.
This summer, the Black Hornet. This time, it's personal.
just love how active it is. It's just pretty.
Don't mess with this guy because... Wait for it. Wait for it. This badass has him a dildo controller.
I still.
I mean, they make it seem pretty cool, but
they do.
I haven't seen anything blow up yet.
Nothing. Yeah, you're right.
That's for surveillance.
This is reconnaissance.
That's
yeah,
reconnaissance.
but still,
Surveillance.
It's got to have teeny tiny little Hellfire missiles on it, right?
Yeah, something. Like, you got a tank in the video. Come on.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Yeah. I want one.
I
A
want
tank or a Hornet?
the Hornet. Yeah, I want one.
Give me,
I want
yeah,
one.
give me the Hornet.
Yeah.
How much is that thing?
Can we buy one?
Yeah, Jeff. How much? How much?
Can you imagine when that thing comes up in Army surplus stores?
What's
Oh,
the
man.
what's the MSRP on that?
No idea. But if it's for the military, it's probably in the millions.
Oh, it's probably
yeah.
five figures if anything.
Oh God, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
They're not going to just like make that. Well, they sell those with the hammers. Anyway, so in the news, this one I really, really like because Northrop Grumman has decided that they're going to tap into Aquaman, and they've created the Manta Ray.
Oh, the Manta Ray.
The first of its kind underwater glider is here. Manaray is a new type of uncrewed underwater vehicle, or UUV. We successfully tested in open water for the first time. Manaray can operate for extended periods of time and travel long distances at a variety of depths. It can even anchor to the sea floor and hibernate until needed. Manaray will support challenging undersea missions where humans can't go. This amazing UUV is one of our first deep sea vehicles to be designed digitally from start to finish. Manaray is making waves in autonomy, breaking new boundaries, and mastering the deep.
Wow.
So instead of the flying high thing, you got making waves.
Yeah.
Okay.
There you
What
go.
is can someone help me? Like, what is the use case? Like, what is the who buys that for starters?
If you're on a ship and you look over and you think you see a mermaid and you want to know for sure, you just drop your $500,000 Manaray in there and go see if it was.
I just
the
who's
underwater
investing in these companies? Like, if someone gave me that investment pitch, I'd be like, yeah. I just don't see that vision.
Well, it's totally not made with cocaine smuggling in mind. I'm telling you, right there. That's just
Definitely not. Yeah, definitely not for drug dealers. That's for sure.
new siree bomber.
It is pretty
So-
cool, but I imagine it's like, I don't know, search and rescue. I don't know how deep it can go. You know, if somebody.
Search and rescue, like if they're down that deep, they're.
Well,
First time I saw it, it reminded me of the old 1960s TV show Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea with the whole flowing thing. But no, I mean, you're going to use that stuff for any kind of little scientific stuff. Underwater vehicles are still in their infancy. There are several companies that make these things for studying wildlife, studying the reefs in Australia. I mean, they use these things for various scientific methods. And of course, the military obviously has several that they use as weapons, or they use them to augment the submarines, giving them extra capabilities to be able to see farther, or to increase their ability to detect enemies closer or farther away than they would normally be able to do it. I mean, there's a lot of different use cases, but the interesting thing is that it's one of those things where you make it and then you figure out what you can do with it. And I think in this case, they've made something that is really cool, that looks to be able to not only be buoyant, right, but it actually will fly underwater with the format.
Cool, as John Oliver would say. Cool. So I just as a little experiment, you know that badass music from that Hornet Nano thing?
Yeah.
Let me just go and play this and see if this changes the tone at all, okay? Here we go. Here we go. It does, doesn't it? It changes everything, doesn't it?
Hey, check out my little helicopter. It's cool, huh? It's a Black Hornet. You want one? All your buddies. It'll be fun. You just pop it out. Look at this. I got my controller. It's gonna fly. It's cool.
That's really good, Ken. That's really good.
Music changes everything.
How did I do that together so quickly?
Well,
that's great.
Changes the tone. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, Jeff, for that news.
You are most welcome.
And was it brought to us by anyone?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. All right. No, it was? You're saying it was? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Camera Butter. CameraButter.com.
All right. Thank you, Jeff.
You are most welcome, sir.
Oh, right.
Thanks for stopping by. Now get out.
And now is the time for that joke.
You know, Jeff has like 5 kids.
He does. I asked him if he knew
That
what
wasn't the joke.
if he was what was causing that. He doesn't know yet.
Probably the beard.
I don't think I'm going to tell him.
No.
No.
All right, you want a joke?
Yeah.
Again, everything's pigeon themed, and it's very appropriate with your pigeon jerky gift you got too. It was just coincidence.
Okay.
What's a pigeon's favorite game?
I don't know. What is a pigeon's favorite game?
Hide and beak.
Hide and beak.
That's pretty good.
I'll give you a little bit of claps. All right, that's all you get.
That's all. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's good.
All right. So let's talk fireworks, shall we?
Yeah.
Or do you want to?
4th of July is coming up.
Do you want to address the whole DJI ban thing?
I think you hold people in suspense.
Well,
it's kind of like when you have 2 viewer videos. Do you want to talk about the DJI ban, or do you want to talk about flying through fireworks and explosions on the 4th of July? I think you put it to the chat.
Ooh. Let's do it like we do in radio. Coming up, something really cool, but first, something boring.
That's what they do in radio?
That's what we do. Yeah.
Wow,
that's right before we go into a commercial break. Coming up, more music, but now first we got to pay the bills. You know. So, your opinion on the whole, and it's not really a DJI ban. It's
no different than the TikTok bill, right? It's all a part of the same bill, the same issues, everything else. This is purely a political play. You cannot forget, and this is not like a Republican or Democrat thing. This is a November is coming kind of thing. And this is all politicians. Most of them that are doing this are up for re-election, and they just want to take a stand that we're against China or against this. We're getting rid of DJI drones or just Chinese-made drones. We say DJI, but they really mean all Chinese-made drones. We just say DJI because they own, 90% of the market, it seems like.
Right.
I think a hair less than that. But
well, they hit it very neatly in a military bill under the guise of security. When
it's the same, it's the same thing you and I have learned working with all these police departments and everything else too. When those things break, you're not fixing them. So I can keep them, but when they break, you're not going to repair them or fix them. That doesn't even make sense.
It makes perfect sense to the people you're trying to convince that you hate China as much as they do. So vote for me.
Exactly.
But we all forget. We all forget that we all already have spy devices, don't we?
Yeah, we sure do.
Right?
Yours is an Android, unfortunately. Apple is the superior spy device.
Yeah, of course. Show me your American-made smartphone. Is that an American-made smartphone?
No, not even close.
Right. So, and like a lot of people said in the comments of my last video, I don't think China's going to benefit from me filming my kids playing softball in the backyard with the drone, that kind of thing. But
nor do they care about Ken's, secret TikTok channel where he's dancing.
No, but I do have it on good authority from someone who spoke to a senator about this, without giving away too much. It's not going to happen for 3 years, apparently. Whatever's going to happen.
I don't think it's going to happen. I think after November, you're going to see all this fizzle out. Honestly,
I think so too. Yeah.
Because let's work through the consequences of that, Ken.
All right.
If you really get Chinese-made drones, and not just Chinese-made, but the Chinese parts,
the components.
Where do we draw the line on what is 100% a U.S.-made America drone, right? Where are we getting our processors, our chips, our cameras, everything else from?
Yeah.
Where do you actually draw that line? So I don't know that answer. It would be really, really ugly for the hobby, for the commercial operators, for everybody, because no matter what side of the fence you live on with this, if you are operating for commercial Part 107 purposes, DJI has the superior product. Whether you're the real estate photographer or whatever you're doing, you're probably flying a DJI drone.
Yeah. Someone said, show me your Chinese smartphone. Okay. Everything comes from China.
Yeah.
I don't want to say don't worry about this, because this is the kind of thing that irresponsible politicians keep doing to make their constituency happy.
I think it's all talk. I really, really do.
It is, but it's irresponsible. And a lot of people don't read past the headlines, which is why I named that last video I put out. Panic! Look out! It's banned.
You've never done a clickbaity title, Ken. I've never seen you do that ever.
The only clickbaity title I did was during Clickbait Title Week, and that was I think the title was my drone blew off her bikini or something like that. But it was 17 million views. Totally worth it.
Totally worth it.
It did. No, I don't have anything. But in the end, flying drones is too fun and too awesome.
Yeah.
Even if somehow, and this is what people are always worried about. They hear this ban, like, what about the drones I already have? Are they going to turn them off? No, it's not going to happen. They're not going to do that.
Again, back to look at law enforcement, right? They can keep flying them. You just better hope you don't crash them.
Right. When I was with the Chattanooga Police Department, I said, what happens if you break a propeller? We can't buy a new propeller, they said. It's all political bullpucky.
But does this put the law enforcement agencies in a weird spot where they start trying to make some homemade repairs and fix things themselves and everything else because they can't go buy a prop from DJI or whatever?
I don't think they can do that. But, ultimately, lives will be affected by someone who would have been otherwise saved by a superior DJI or other Autel or something drone.
Yeah.
Yeah. And these politicians, they don't think about that. They don't think about all this.
Most of them have never flown a drone before.
Yeah. Consumers don't read past the headlines. Politicians know this.
Yeah.
They get a knee-jerk reaction. Oh, I don't want. I'm going to trigger myself.
Get you fired up, Ken.
I'm getting fired up. I'm getting fired up, and then the bad language comes out, and I start having to go this and that, and you motherfucker, and all that. I can't. I don't.
Yeah, there's kids watching, Ken. You're a mentor and an example to so many youth.
the youths. You're right. You're right.
The youths.
Yeah. You know what I probably need to do right now is take an early raz. We probably should take.
You take naps?
Yeah, we should probably. Let's take an early raz.
Oh wow.
Let's hop into
Already,
the raz chamber. Yes, I need it. I was getting all upset. I was triggering myself. So sit back and enjoy. There are no rules in here. There are no bans of any sort. Except, well, one, and that is a mere suggestion. What is that suggestion, sir? Do you remember?
You are not to operate in the free air release technique.
Please
also known as
refrain from farting in the raz chamber. And now sit back and enjoy. Relaxing, isn't it? Fly Zone FPV, what the hell, buddy? Fly Zone FPV, I just saw him in the chat. We just said, please don't. Well, it is relaxing. All right.
I was just thinking about the Raz, which made me think about Jim Beauchard in the bathtub. There's a lot of similarities.
Yes.
Relaxing,
except
bubbly.
Beauchard's Raz has a more brown twinge to it.
Is that from the body hair floating in it, or
most likely? I haven't done any testing on it.
Okay.
Anyway, hey, let's talk about flying in fireworks as the 4th of July is coming up. Is it illegal, Jason?
No. But what is illegal is careless and reckless operation.
Mm-hmm.
So,
is flying through fireworks careless and reckless if you're inexperienced?
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you have to think about it this way. If your drone gets hit by a firework and it gets shot down, right? Literally. What is going to happen to that now falling, flaming projectile? If it lands in a forest and starts a forest fire, they're going to tell you that was careless and reckless. If it lands and puts a hole through grandma's screen, they're going to call that careless and reckless. If you're in a big wide open field, it's not going to do damage. You have to think about the consequences of that as you do that. So no, there is no regulation that says you cannot fly through fireworks. There is a regulation that prevents careless and reckless operations, which usually you don't realize until after the fact, as many of us have learned.
Let me clarify a little bit. Although it may not be illegal, it is advisable to get with the fireworks people. Don't just roll up on a fireworks show.
Yeah, please don't just show up to your city's fireworks and start zipping through them and everything else.
Right.
No.
Now, if they're 10 miles away or a mile away, you can film from.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a lot of people like to fly through the fireworks.
Who does that?
I've seen people fly through explosions, fly through fireworks.
It's me.
Yeah. Silver-haired ninja.
Silver-haired ninja. That's me. So I was invited for this specific reason to Nashville on the Juneteenth celebration to fly through the fireworks because I met the guy, one of the organizers, and I told him, I said, well, I could fly a drone, get the fireworks. He said, oh, that'd be cool. And then I said, oh, no. I can fly in the fireworks. And he was like, oh, hell yeah. And so
that's why I start, most normal people, I bet we put in the chat, most normal people are going to fly around the fireworks, above them and just get beautiful cinematic footage. You, though, sir, the reason I went straight to flying through them, because I knew where your mind went when you think of fireworks.
Yeah, I was aiming for the mortars.
I was hoping. I believe it.
But I had a press pass. credentials, everything. I talked with
that's legit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Legit.
With the fireworks people, I got with them and figured out when it was going to start, how long it was going to be, how high the fireworks were going to go. I got Lance approval for 400 feet in a Class C airspace.
That's pretty impressive, actually.
Yeah,
because it was nighttime.
Yes, probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so usually a fireworks display will be away from everything, like at the end of a field or whatever. And it was far away. The closest thing about 400 yards away was all the cars in the parking lot. But it was nerve-wracking. Every time I fly fireworks, it's nerve-wracking because it's always too dark. And that's why I brought my handheld sun flashlight. And so I'm going to play a little bit of our pre-flight jitters. This is me and Charles and Ashley and Todd, and we're waiting for the fireworks to start.
Illumination.
Is that good? That's good enough. Here, come on in. Is that good
We
enough?
can tell some scary stories.
Yeah.
Like,
Here we go.
We're out here lurking in the dark.
Oh my God.
With drones.
This is terrifying. I did not think it was going to be this dark out here.
We just found out too that there's bodies buried out here too, so that's something to keep in mind.
Yeah, that's for on the realsies.
The spirits are kind of I feel them. We've been fail-safing like crazy now. I think it's the spirits.
It's the spirits.
A little upset.
Doesn't Beta Flight have the anti-spirit filter available?
See, I'm on KISS, and I think that's doing the next update though. I think the anti-spirit upgrade will be available soon. I hope.
Right. Come here, spirit lady. Come here. Yeah. She's the one that suggested this.
She planted this idea in our head here.
The only way we're going to be able to see to land is from her sparkly shirt.
Yeah.
That's it. But it is really dark. The fireworks are about to begin. Your confidence level, sir?
Not very high, Ken.
No,
not very high.
I just hope I don't land on any of those 100 cars over there, or a person, or a Lamborghini, or a baby.
And I just hope I land somewhere I can retrieve the quad, because you get up in the sky, I don't know.
This is probably not a good idea, Charles.
It is a terrible idea.
We should call it. We should probably just call it and end the video.
Well, we can't call it, but terrible ideas are kind of our thing.
Did you hear him? They said send it.
Send it.
You pussies, send it.
Send it.
Okay, we'll do it.
Let's go.
And we did send it. We had to at that
Do we
point.
get to see that footage, or is that like stay tuned until next week?
Well, yeah, what I'm gonna play for you now is I had
Don't tease me, Ken. Don't tease me.
I had a VTX fail. The first flight I had, got great footage. The second time I sent it up, the goggles went out. Now, I will preface this. When usually that happens and you're flying with someone, it's because they plugged in on you and they're close to your frequency and it just blows you out. And that's what I thought happened. So I was freaking out. I was like yelling at Charles. I was like, "You blew me out! Unplug!" Anyway, that's not what happened. Just my VTX failed somehow because I probably had a hard landing before. But
no way.
Yeah, here's a little bit of that.
So I'm going in.
Yeah. My hands were shaking.
My hands are shaking too, man. Oh my God. All right, here we go. You watch me, Todd? All right. Okay. Keep talking to me. Keep talking to me.
Huh? Oh yeah, my fault. I just got distracted watching him fly.
Oh, oh, unplug, 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 Charles. Unplug. You killed me. You killed me. Damn it. Where'd I go?
My quad's not plugged in.
Did you see me?
My quad's not plugged in.
I'm up.
My quad's not plugged in.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was a long fall. Did you see how high I was?
What?
Yeah,
and
it was.
You blame poor Charles for that?
Well, yeah, I couldn't figure out what happened. That's never happened with any of my quads. The VTX just stopped it.
You just had to wait to retrieve it, or what happened?
No, I was, like I said, I was aiming for the mortars in the first go.
I could tell, yeah.
And the only thing I can guess is that the percussion jarred a solder loose or something. But it was very, very exciting. In fact,
so that was the second time. So
that was the second flight.
Actual footage.
Oh yeah, we got great footage from
so
both of
them.
them.
That was the second flight, but then you had to wait for the fireworks to be done to walk out there and retrieve it.
Well, no, Todd started running over to get it, and they're like,
"No,
whoa!"
They're launching the fireworks?
Yeah, they're still launching. But here's the thing: it was up so high And I figured I already crashed. I took off the goggles, then I looked and I'm like, oh, I'm still falling. So then I tried to rearm. If I did not rearm, I would have landed right where they were launching from. So I rearmed about 30 feet from the ground and was able to scoot. I couldn't fly it at, visual line of sight, but wait till you see this video. It is fantastic.
Wow.
It is fantastic. Yeah. Have you ever flown in fireworks?
I've never flown. I have flown like a normal person around fireworks. I've never flown through fireworks.
Okay.
Yeah, I usually play it pretty safe. I've got a reputation to live up to. I'm not the silver-haired, but I call you the silver-haired ninja.
The silver-haired ninja. That's me.
Yeah,
that's me. Okay, so let's get into some other videos here.
All right, ready.
I'm going to try to keep this stream as short as possible tonight because you have to get back to your baby.
I got to get my 2 hours of sleep before the baby wakes up.
How much sleep are you
6
getting?
weeks old. 6 weeks old.
How much sleep are you getting lately?
I literally sleep in 2 hour batches. I'm taking naps now. I feel like a 60-year-old radio DJ, like taking naps in the afternoon.
Oh, the importance of naps cannot be.
My dad takes naps, and I'm like, I'm taking naps now. I'm tired.
Yeah, man. Naps are important.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, you got to rest up because then the wheel's on. You got to stay up for the wheel.
Yeah, you got to watch the wheel.
You got to watch the wheel. Yeah.
I feel like naps are just something old men do.
I think you're calling me an old man somehow.
No. I'm just. It was a generic statement.
What? Oh, yep. That's what I figured. My producer that doesn't exist is telling me, yes, you're calling me an old man. Yeah. All right. So I've got some videos. This one is from Jimmy J, one of our longtime members. If you'd like to become a member, I encourage that. We've got some other super chats coming in, and I'll read those off here in a little bit. But Jimmy J has a son, and his son is getting into FPV. And about a year ago, I gave him one of my extra goggles, and here he is.
Okay, well, this is the first flight for Jack. First launch. Let's see how it goes after the build. It arms, launches, and he's flying. Holy smokes. He spent some time in the flight simulator, so he's kind of got a little bit of an idea. Nice. So, thank you, Ken, for your contribution. Appreciate it. Getting Jack going.
Jimmy J's son
all
is
hooked
named
up
Jack.
and ready to go. Thanks, guys.
Jack J.
What's that? What'd you say?
Jimmy J's son is named Jack. You think his YouTube handle is going to be Jack J?
Oh, it would have to be. Or JJ, They're both JJ. Yeah. That's awesome. Good. I love helping out the kids. Us silver-haired devils, we have to help out the youths. Ninjas. Oh, I'm no ninja. Yeah. So how's your FPV journey coming along?
It's good. It's good.
Is it good? When you're at Mindfield, you're gonna rip?
I'm gonna rip.
Okay. And you have,
I'm not gonna mess around.
Do you have carbon fiber yet, or are you still with the
Hey,
potato?
my buddy Dave has hooked me up. Okay. You stay. This is my private business. I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna rip.
Oh, so you've been secretly practicing, maybe?
Just get ready.
Okay. Yeah. FlyIFPV.com if there's anybody out there that wants to get hooked up. He's got all the stuff. So there was something else I wanted to, just before we get out of the FPV realm. Where is that? Oh, yeah. Nope, that's not it. Oh, you know what? I'm tired too, and I don't have a child. I'm just old.
You are your child.
I am. Where the hell is that?
Maybe you have a child. You just don't
here it
know.
is. Okay. Well, I probably do have a child. I'll get a knock on the door one day. I will. Yeah. Hopefully it's from an adult that doesn't need child support. That's all I'm hoping. Like, how old are you? You're over 18. All right, we're good. How's your mom doing? All right. So Shelby Vol, fixed wing pilot, wing pilot. He's having a freestyle contest, and I
wow,
told,
in a fixed wing. That's cool.
Yes. Well, it's not just fixed wing. It's anything. Here they are talking about it.
What are we promoting? Like, what's the soundbite? Because obviously we can't be like chatting about something random for like the contest for like 10 minutes, and no one's gonna watch that.
No, I think they'd find that.
Like, what are we making? Are we making it short? Are we doing a 60-second reel talking about stuff? Like, what are we making right now, Shelby? Are you recording right now?
Yeah.
Well, there's the promo. FXC freestyle competition. Enter today.
You got
it. It's gonna be going live. It's gonna be awesome. Enter. Go. Link in the thingy. Go.
Do yourself a favor. Go to our website, thecrewfv.com/FXC. You will find all the details. Got to get your videos in by June 23rd, and the contest is June 30th. It's going to be a monthly contest with the end of the year championships. First time ever FXC. Go now. Get registered. And thank you, Zoe.
Wait, was that so hard, Shelby? Was that so hard?
I had you baited the whole time, but you
it's
did
almost
it.
as easy as entering the freestyle
We'll
competition.
see you all June 30th. First ever FXC competition. We'll hope to see you all there.
Well, it's like an old married couple, but they're not married.
Wow.
That was Zoe FPV and Shelby Vol right there. So there's link in the description if you want to join that freestyle contest.
Wow.
I think they're giving away a Vespa. I don't know.
A Vespa?
No, I don't know. Maybe a box
you
of
look
rice-a-roni.
so cool on a Vespa.
Me? A Vespa?
Yeah.
I don't have any video, but picture a 16-year-old me. All right? I'm going to paint you a picture.
All right.
Picture a 16-year-old me. Much
what color
less.
was your hair? What color was your hair? So I can picture it properly.
Same color, brown. Same color as is now, brown. And so I'm much younger, but not as good looking as I am now, right?
Yeah, clearly.
Stick thin. And I'm wearing a polyester Burger King uniform.
Oh, wow. You worked at Burger King?
On a red moped. And
Not
on the
Vespa,
handlebars,
not a Vespa brand.
on the handlebars, 2 squeezy horns. And that's how I'd go to work. That's how I'd go to Burger King. No helmet.
That for real?
That is for real. I did that for a full year.
What'd you do at Burger King?
I developed my. What did I do at Burger King? I developed my dislike for Burger King. That's what I did when I worked at Burger King because I saw
you
behind
just
the
went
curtain.
home smelling like a Whopper, didn't you?
I can't. I really can't eat Burger King, knowing what they do to food.
Really?
Yes. Don't do it. Oh. It's an atrocity. I mean, all fast food is really an atrocity. All right, I got a couple videos here. I actually just have a couple, just 2. All right.
Okay.
So, and if you want to send in a video, you can send it here. KenHeronUpload@gmail.com. Let me know what music you're using, because if it's not Epidemic at epidemicsound.com, then it's a crap. I have free trial links in the description. They've got 1,000 gazillion D's the selections and sound effects and everything. Epidemic. Which one do you want to see first? Do you want to see a bike race or a soapbox derby race?
Soapbox Derby, totally. That's like Boy Scout dreams, you know?
Did you do soapbox derby?
Absolutely. I was a Boy Scout.
You did? I was an Eagle Scout.
I never made it that far. I wasn't that smart.
Oh. Anyway, so here is that. And this is from our buddy John Taylor. He says, "Hello, Ken. I traveled to Colorado Springs to help my brother, race director for the Pikes Peak Soapbox Derby. I volunteered to shoot the event with the drone and used a Nevada and DJI Mavic 3 Pro. Hope you enjoy the video." Did you win when you did the Soapbox Derby?
No, I was always the really scrawny kid. I didn't weigh enough.
So the fat kids, did they have an advantage?
Yeah, I feel like they did, but I feel like they should have a weight limit, but I don't remember that. It was a long time ago.
A total weight limit with the kid in the car or just the car?
I don't remember. Yeah, they should have a total weight limit though.
Okay. So you can't just eat all the Whoppers and start bulking up.
Why'd you go back to Burger King, right?
Yeah, it's on my mind.
This is serious.
Yeah, it is. That's fast. It looks fun.
That's pretty awesome. What do you do with these cars when you're done? That's what I want to know. Like, what function do they serve?
They could be wall hangers. Yeah. I guess if you have a big enough wall, I don't know. Maybe if you were a kid and you had one of these, wouldn't you just take it down random hills?
Totally. But they closed this road.
Take the wheels off of it, use it as a sled?
It's true. We don't have snow in Florida, though.
Oh, right. Oh, that's right. That's very nice, John. Thank you very much for sending that in. I appreciate that. Now,
that was great.
You have one choice left. You want to see the bike race?
Burger King.
Burger King. This is from Christina. She says, "Hey Ken, I thought I'd send you a video I made. I was marshal at a local cycling race in the beautiful Tweed Valley, a place I call home. Love your videos, love your energy. Much love and happiness, Christina." And she's from the UK, and here she is filming the bikes.
Tweed Love here in Peebles. Doing a bit of marshalling tomorrow on one of the stage posts. It's the road race, and this is my marshalling point, making sure people stay on the track and that they don't lose their way.
Now this music she makes herself.
Really?
Yeah, she does this herself. I'm gonna guess that this is a Skydio. I don't know.
Let me see that.
What do you think?
Just the movement?
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that vibe too.
They got cool little bridges and stuff in the UK. You don't have anything like that.
Not very functional anymore, but
yeah.
That was cool.
Hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Ta-ra!
Oh no! Ah.
Wow, Ken.
We've been smooched. Thank you, Christine. Woo! Jason, are you still with us? You seem tired.
Do I look tired?
You do. I mean, we're both. I'm very tired myself, but
it's funny. So we have a 9-year-old, and she came to me just a few days ago and said, "Daddy, why are all those red lines in your eyes?" So that means I need to sleep. That's what that really is.
Put Visine on the grocery list.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah. So a couple people that are going to be guest hosting coming up in the coming weeks. Carbon Cage.
Oh wow.
From Australia.
Well, that'll be quite the time zone difference.
Yeah, I think he's 9 years old now. 9? I think he's 9.
Oh wow.
So he'll be the youngest co-host I've ever had.
Wow.
And
Who's
then
the oldest? Who's the oldest?
That is a good question. Probably Beauchart. I don't know. Sorry, Beauchart, if you're not. I don't know. I like to have people younger than me on.
Yeah.
So I look older by comparison. Now I've got some videos here that I didn't label correctly, and I don't know. Let's just see what they are.
That's really risky on your computer.
Yeah, it is. Okay. All right. I arranged to get access to places to fly.
So we have a press pass.
Way ahead of time.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I've been working on with a scenic railroad in the Nashville area is to fly around a train, fly through the train, fly around the train when it's, they give these touristy rides and stuff. And I've been working on that for a couple weeks now. And then I see this son of a bitch who did this video. The exact thing that I wanted to do only 1,000 times better. And now I don't want to do it.
Oh, he did it better than you could do it.
Yes. And I'm a little butthurt.
You're jealous.
I am jealous. I am very jealous.
You need therapy.
I do. You know, I like to be a trendsetter and do different things. I don't want to do the same thing all the time.
Look at that T-shirt you're wearing. Trendsetter.
It's not a T-shirt.
Oh, you button down.
Yeah, man. This is my church going shirt. Yeah, man. I get this at the you know, where the used clothing is.
Goodwill, yeah.
Goodwill. $4. You sew up the bullet holes, wash out the methy smell. You're good to go.
You look good.
You're good. So I saw this video, and I was like, oh, this dude's doing exactly what I wanted to do. I just, you know, it's like if your roommate wins the lottery, you hate them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play this. It's awesome. I don't think I could top it, but I wanted to share with everybody. You just enjoy the hell out of this because it is fantastic.
Flyover state? Not from this view.
And they had to arrange with all the people in here, and look at this. Oh. What the hell is this guy? He's some kind of superstar. And then
is the window open?
Yeah, the windows are open. And I thought it was I thought it was fake at first. But it's not. It's just very choreographed.
No.
And then he just in time for the bridge, right? You get one chance at this. And then what does he do? What does he do? Again? Oh my goodness.
A moving gap. Like
yeah. I could do that. I have the skills to do that. I can do that. But
do you know this guy?
I don't. No. But like, you know, to get with all the people on the train and say, oh, just ignore the drone, you know. That's a lot. And like, where is he? You know, what car is he in? It's a lot. It doesn't look like a lot. And then the sound design. Wow.
All right, fam.
Just amazing. Just fantastic.
Oh, that was for Travel, Iowa.
Yeah. Yeah. Was it?
That's pretty legit, Ken. I mean, you're good. I don't know if you're that good.
I could do it.
I don't know.
Yes, I could. I could do it.
The problem is you get one chance. Like you crash it. Like that's your bridge.
Oh yeah. Oh
that's
yeah.
Your sunset. That's everything. That's one.
Yeah,
take.
one chance. Yeah. Wasn't that fantastic?
You have a VTX fail and you'll just be done.
I've never had a VTX fail until I went to I know Dave's talking smack in the
how you didn't replace the antenna when he told you to.
Yeah,
that's
a completely different drone. All right. You want to talk about this, Dave? You want to talk about this?
Dave's ready. He's rolling up his sleeves right now. I can see him.
All right. Dave crashed my 3D drone. My 3D drone.
You're gonna throw Dave under the bus?
Yes, I am. If he's going to be talking smack in the chat, I'm going to throw him right under the bus. Because that's a completely different drone. I've never had a problem with the drone that Dave crashed for the reason that he said.
You Skype Dave right now and bring him in.
I'm not going to do it.
And settle this like men.
No, I'm not going to do it. No. No, but you're wrong for that, Dave. You wrong! Anyway. Let's see what else I got here. I think I have... Oh, yes. I had this lovely crash. And then listen to the people... They're like, yeah, good job, numbnut. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, by the way, Dave put in the chat, Ken would lose his mind and yell at the conductor to stop the train. That is so true. You know, one thing I've learned in the 25 years I've known you is you don't handle crises very well.
Yes, I do. I'm great under pressure. No.
Whenever Wirecast can't bring in a guest, it is the end of the world to you.
Well,
Skype screws up.
Well, I verbalize. That's what I do. I'm not a wall puncher. You know, like when some people get upset, they punch a wall and hope they don't hit a stud. Me, I vent by verbalizing. And sometimes people are around me when I do that. It's not directed at you.
Like, I have been on the show several times when Wirecast doesn't work or Skype doesn't work, and you would think like your little town in Tennessee was being invaded by the Chinese army.
Well, I have certain expectations of technology that I probably shouldn't have.
Okay.
I expect too much from my technology, and I really shouldn't. I should lower the bar on that.
I saw just when you had the VTX fail how you were just just picking on your buddy there and blaming it on him.
Yeah.
You know what it is? You're a deflector. You deflect.
Am I a deflector?
You deflect. You take your problems and you're deflecting them. This is like a counseling session.
Oh yeah, it's not my fault. It couldn't possibly be my fault. It's the other person's
Exactly.
fault.
You're deflecting.
Oh, okay.
If the viewership is down tonight, you're gonna go, it's because Jason was the co-host.
Well, no, it's up. It's actually up, and that's because you're here. But about deflecting, you see, when your buddy, who you trust, deflects your 3D quad into the ground, then it's not the antenna's fault.
Dave.
Wow.
If you want to complain, Dave, send a super chat. Speaking of money, there is an event. I'll talk about the event Castle Crash. That's happening like, I don't know, like
it's right after Mindfield, I feel like.
Yeah, like 45 minutes after Mindfield. It's close. It's close.
Are you jealous or what?
No. Oh no. But it's happening, and we're trying to get Zoe, who lives in California, out there, and she needs people to help her, and so monetarily. And so I put a link in the description to her her PayPal donate page, and I'll just go ahead and show you how that works right here. Let's see. Is that enough?
Yeah, one more zero.
Is that enough?
One other zero.
Is that
Show
enough?
how much you really care?
Should I do
Come
that?
on, you're a big time radio DJ. In a premium market.
A big time. Would PayPal even let you do that? I tell you what, I'll do that.
Go back and add $1 million. What was the fees on $1 million?
Oh, is there a fee? What's there? Oh, there.
Look at the bottom.
Wait, that's 100 million. Wait, that's 10 million. Okay, 1 million.
Another basically 300 grand to cover the fees.
Oh my God. Yeah, the hell with that. Yeah.
No, give her $1 million and but don't pay the fees.
Yeah, let the chips fall where they may. This link to help Zoe out to get to Castle Crash all the way across the country. There's a link in the description, and I'll just go ahead and we'll just do this. Oh, it doesn't exist. Oh, great. All right, so never mind that. No,
it really
you know
goes
what?
to Ken Heron's bank account.
No, I had the page open too long. I think
that's got to be what it was. Timed out.
It timed out. Okay, here, let's do it. I don't know what people. Ken's a jerk. No, let's see. It would do that and that. And
wow, Ken, big spender.
Well, you know, I'm big time, big, huge.
Can you show your password real quick?
Yeah, I'll do that. You know
right,
it.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll do that. No problem. Big time YouTuber here. You know, this is meaningless to me. It's chump change. Chump change. Not really. People think I'm rich. I'm not. I'm not Jason Schappert rich. There you go.
You were rich.
There you go. You're welcome, Zoe. I hope that helps you.
You're in.
Yeah. All right. I won't be able to eat this week, but eating's overrated.
Yeah, you could stand to lose a few pounds anyways.
Eating's for wussies.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and thank a few people. A couple more trickled in. A couple more super chats. Speaking of money, Dynadrone, $5. I have to go soon, but tell Jason that I'm going to do another class for the fire department soon, so I will be reaching out. Oh, that's nice.
In bulk. So we do like bulk sales as well for law enforcement, first responders, everything else.
Tell us about it, Jason.
I would be more than happy to, Ken. So many of you use us at Remote Pilot 101, also m0a.com. Everything you need for your Part 107 test, and then all the way up to maybe you dream of being an airline pilot one day. We got you covered with everything. I always say we made even Ken Heron pass.
Yeah.
So if you can get something through that silver greatness of his hair and into his brain and retain it long enough to pass a test.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
And you have practice tests on there, and you're always updating them. If
we do, we actually just shot this week 2 more videos. Just continuing to update and everything else. So
if you get a report back from somebody that took the test that has a wacky question on there, because the FAA would never try to trick you, would they?
No.
Nah, they wouldn't do that.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
But
they're not tricky.
You're always shooting new stuff, aren't you?
Yeah, we just added new questions too. So we're seeing, just for everybody, if you have a Part 107 test coming up, We're seeing questions on ADSB usage and requirements. But ADSB applies mostly to manned aircraft. So it's very interesting how there are a few remote ID questions, but yeah, ADSB is popping up a little bit. And many of you don't even know it, but on especially your DJI products, the newer Mavics have it, you have ADSB out, which means when I'm flying in my manned aircraft, I can actually see on my iPad or my tablet, whatever I'm using.
Is that right?
I can see, yeah, I can actually see where you're at. When I'm at near your altitude, I can actually see where you're flying through your ADSB out. You can't see me, but I can end up seeing you. So it's helpful and interesting.
Will there be any remote ID questions eventually?
Yeah, there's some remote ID questions just on requirements and everything else. So.
Okay. Will the questions stay on the test long after remote ID is forgotten about and disused?
Totally. Yeah, totally.
Did you just roll your eyes at me, sir? I
would never do that.
I think I saw you rolling your eyes.
I respect you too greatly.
Okay. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I'm just going through here to see if I have any other things that I wanted to share. No, you did that. Oh, we did that. We did that. What? Anything else that we need to cover, sir?
We went to the RAS.
We did. We went. It was pretty solid. Pretty solid day.
Yeah.
Did I ask you about Part 108?
No updates on Part 108. I still believe it's coming. The FAA set aside that part in their Code of Federal Regulations. I believe there will be a Part 108. There's just nothing even written about it just yet.
And what would it be? What would it be?
Big rewrites of a bunch of manned aviation things right now, and a lot of remote pilot things have kind of taken a back seat. It seems for even just these past 6 months, there hasn't been a lot pushed forward.
What would a 108 be? It'd be.
I think 108 is going to be the biggest thing. Would be shielded operations. For those of you who don't know, shielded operations would be. Yes, you are in Chicago's busy airspace. You're in downtown Chicago, actually. You're right in Chicago's surface class Bravo. But because you're flying underneath the highest obstacle, being the buildings and the Chicago skyline, you're no threat to any aircraft or anything like that. Yes, you're in class Bravo airspace the moment you leave the ground. But if an airplane's down there, it has way worse issues than your little drone. So shielded operations allows you, regardless of the airspace, with the exception of like TAFRs, prohibited areas, flight restricted areas, to operate beneath the highest obstacle. This could even be a park as long as you operate below the tree line. You know, Central Park, as an example. Imagine ripping through FPV through Central Park, Ken. You stay beneath the tree line.
Yeah.
You know, how cool would that be?
That'd be cool.
Operations.
I'd probably pop up once or twice above the trees, you know.
That's not shielded operations.
But just really quickly. I mean, just, you know.
Yeah, and then put it on YouTube.
Oh, right, yeah. Don't film your own evidence.
Yeah. So I think that's the biggest thing, which would be a huge benefit for the community because, I mean, as Dave and all the FPV guys will tell you here, like it is a pain. There's some great places where they want to fly, and hey, they want to be 20 feet off the ground. If an airplane's at 20 feet, it has worse problems.
Absolutely. Yeah, that would be the logical thing to do. Now, shield operations wouldn't be included in 107. It'd be a whole other thing that you would have.
I think it'd be a whole other thing under 108. And shield operations is just something sexy to talk about. I think it would be greater beyond visual line of sight as a big part of that. I think it's going to open up some expanded, even think about how manned aviation works. In manned aviation, I earn my private pilot certificate, and it allows me to fly basically in good weather, to give it a summary. Then I go and earn my instrument rating, which is it's a rating on top of my certificate. It's another test. It's more flight training that allows me to fly in the clouds, in the bad weather, in the low visibility, everything else. So I expand. My certificate is the root, the foundation, and I expand on that with additional ratings. I added my seaplane rating to my private pilot certificate.
Right.
Those sort of things that you add on. I believe that's how the FAA is going to kind of make this a la carte type approach.
Okay.
And Part 108 is going to fit in that.
Like it was in order to fly at night, and I worked so hard to get that, and then now everybody can do it.
Boom, just do it.
Yeah.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right. Sorry.
No, I know.
Remember back when we had to renew every 2 years?
Oh, I know.
Or every 24 months.
Hey, I had I was this close to having a 333.
I remember that. That's how we first met, actually.
Yeah, 333.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were going to become a pilot.
If anybody has any questions, you got another minute or two to take some questions.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, there's only just a screaming child in the next room. It's no big deal, Ken. I got all the night.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'm teasing.
Quickly with the questions. If you have any questions for Jason, put them in the chat. I have a question while people are thinking of their questions. Are you looking forward to Oshkosh? And if people don't know what that is, tell people what Oshkosh is.
So Oshkosh is actually called EAA Air Venture, and it's the Super Bowl of air shows. It's the, at least in the United States, is the largest air show. I don't know if it's Blue Angels or Thunderbirds. They're going to be there this year. We go every year. You need like 3-4 days to see the entire thing. It's really, really impressive. We have a booth there. We mainly exhibit for our manned aviation side of the business, but there's a strong unmanned and remote pilot contingency there as well, so it's a lot of fun to see.
I might be able to make it this year.
Really? You've said that every year for the past 25 years I've known you.
Well, I no longer have a dog to care for, so.
That's true.
So I might, I don't know.
He's been threatening to come to Florida to hang out with me too, by the way, just so everybody knows. So.
Well, yeah, when are we going to do that? You keep putting it off.
I had a baby.
Oh, that's right. That's a good excuse for everything.
I'm going to put, you can stay at our house and you can stay in the baby's room.
Oh, no.
You could be like the night nurse.
Oh, no. Thank you, but no. That, by the way, thanks for trusting me with your new baby.
I totally would, yeah.
I mean,
you could breastfeed, you could do all sorts of stuff.
Well, I am lactating, so. Do we have any questions? I have another question.
I'm ready.
I heard rumblings of an actual enforcement arm of the FAA. Is this something? Is this a thing?
It is rumblings.
Oh,
it's you know when you're okay. If the FAA is listening, they can turn off the stream right now. Okay, so they'll just if you work for the FAA, just turn the stream off.
Right.
They're off the clock anyways. It's 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Ken.
Yeah.
Put yourself in this scenario.
Okay.
You're in the Mazda.
Yeah.
It's actually running right now. Okay.
Right.
So it normally isn't, but it's actually running.
Right.
You're going 25, maybe even 30 over the speed limit. Wind's in your hair. You're just having a great day, and all of a sudden, you see what appears to be a cop car in the distance.
Yeah.
You get on the brakes. You slow down abruptly. But as you get closer, it says, community service officer. And then what do?
I go.
You then go 50 over the speed.
Bye-bye.
And you keep on moving.
Oh, is it going to be?
I read it. That's kind of how I feel about it.
Oh, so it's going to be. So they're not enlisting the police, or
no,
they're not hiring.
This is like community service. This is like the old man with a lot of time on his hands. This is what you're going to do in your retirement gig. You're going to be a drone enforcement officer.
Are you telling me that they're hiring Karens to be enforcement?
I didn't say that. I haven't met one yet. I don't know that. I'm just, the vibe I get is like a community service officer.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my. That's terrible. That's not good news. What are they going to give them cars?
I don't know. It's your city tax dollars. I don't know.
Okay, because I mean, I'm the
government tax dollars.
I'm the drone patrol. See, now we got some questions coming in.
Yeah.
Are you watching the chat at all? Can you see it?
I am.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you see anything in there for you? How many crop pilots follow the guidelines steadily? That's a good question.
Hold on. Brad put in the chat, the team should be called the Federal Aviation Recon Team, acronym FART.
Yes.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
So somebody was asking about crop dusting pilots, I guess.
We just talked about farts and you're going to say crop dusting?
Yeah. I saw a crop duster. An actual crop dusting plane.
Wow, I'm really proud of you.
They're big.
They're very big, yeah.
I didn't realize how
that chemical.
Yeah, they have to be filled up with. But those pilots, the crop duster guys.
Haven't you ever watched the movie Planes from Disney? Come on.
Yes, you're right.
Dusty?
That documentary from Disney. Yes, but they're very talented pilots. Those guys, and some of them look like they're just having too much fun.
Oh, totally.
You know, like, all right, I'm at the end. I'll do a little flippity flappity flip, and then
They do a flippity floppity and they go back around.
Yeah. Is there a certain way they need to do that? Do they have to follow rules, or are they just like spray it?
Yeah, they do have to follow rules, but they don't want to overspray or miss a spot or anything like that. So that's why it's up and back. They also want to get up, clear any power lines at the end of the field or anything like that. So
are manned crop dusting planes on the way out because of drones?
You know, it's funny you say that. Every time I meet like a young kid at the airport, and I always ask them, "Oh, what do you want to do?" And they're like, "I want to be an ag pilot."
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a career I'd be. That's like coming up to you and say, "Ken, I think I want to be a taxi driver when I grow up."
Oh.
You'd go, "Yeah, you missed it, kid. You missed it."
Yeah.
You know?
Right. Yeah.
So you're on the cusp where there still are taxi drivers.
Okay.
There still are ag pilots, but I think that's a dying thing.
Yeah.
And it's also, there's a very high fatality rate.
Is there?
Like, oh man. Yeah. Crop dusting? Really dangerous.
Speaking of fatalities, do you know anybody with a biplane that does...
Speaking of fatalities, do I know anybody?
I know this. Let me knock on some wood for your man pilot. Yeah. Do you know anybody that does like stunt flying that has one of those?
What does that have to do with fatalities?
You're right. It has nothing to do with fatalities. Safest mode of travel ever.
You want to do like when you come to Florida, I can hook you up with like an aerobatic school. You could do.
You know that rack that you stand in and the wing walker and he's up there and
I don't know if that exists anymore.
Really?
I mean, it could. I don't know if anybody does that. That's ridiculous.
I would do that.
You know, we could dogfight when you come down here in 2 planes.
Me piloting a manned plane?
No, I'll put you with an instructor or something. You could dogfight.
Okay. Oh, do you have mock dogfights? What do you do?
I mean, yeah, we're Cessna 172. It's not that exciting.
I think you and I, sir,
we're not going to dogfight.
Have reached the end. You and I are so tired right now. Yeah. Anyway, I didn't see any other questions in there. If people do have questions, what they can do is they can go to remotepilot101.com and all the friendly and helpful people there can answer any questions.
They'd be honored to.
Absolutely. Why am I thinking that I keep forgetting something? Oh, I'm forgetting to hit this button.
We hope you enjoyed the show half as much as you would have if it had been twice as good.
My goodness, this is so fun when it works.
It worked. Yeah. And you didn't get angry.
I didn't. You were a very calming presence in my life, and I appreciate that.
Thank you.
It's those teeth and the. Wait, do you have the 2 watches?
I didn't wear any watches.
Oh no, no watches! Oh no!
I'm on dad duty.
How you gonna know?
Holding a baby with 2 watches.
Right? How you gonna know what time it is to wake up and change the diaper?
Baby cries.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll work too. Thank you very much for co-hosting. Thank you very much for all that you do for the community. And Jeff Sills, thank you very much for doing the news as always. And a big, huge thanks to everybody that supports this channel. And a thank you to everybody who will join me in Discord. As tired as I am, I will pop in Discord. Somebody put a link up there, or I'll just do it as we end the show. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I love you guys. I do truly mean that. Until next time. Line?
Bye.
That's it.
enjoy pigeon jerky, pigeon jerky, the killer could process meat. Enjoy pigeon jerky, and you'll give your family a treat. It's balanced nutrition to help them grow, and it's full of fiber to make them grow. You'll enjoy pigeon jerky, the killer could process meat.
Yeah. That was so funny.
You'll enjoy Thursday Night Live with Ken Heron and Kelly, Jeff and Bo Shark too. There'll be fun and quizzes, and Kelly's misses, the bird is the word in the news. It's the #1 live stream, it's got pizzazz. There's only one rule, don't fart in the rats. If you think it's funny, super chat some money, 'cause TNL is here for you. Yeah!